King Charles III of the United Kingdom participates in a ceremony at Windsor Castle. Princess Madeleine of Sweden moves back to Stockholm. The hereditary Grand Duke of Luxembourg begins his economic mission to Japan. And the royal family of Jordan celebrate the King's Silver Jubilee in Amman. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Monday, June 10th, 2024. On Sunday, Their Majesties King Abdullah II and Queen Rania of Jordan and their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II and Princess Rajwa Al Hussein of Jordan attended a national celebratory event at the King Hussein Business Park on the occasion of the King's Silver Jubilee. On February 7, 1999, King Hussein bin Talal of Jordan passed away after battling non-Hodgkin lymphoma, a type of cancer. He was 63 years old. A month before his passing, the great king named his eldest son, Abdullah, heir to the throne of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. On June 9, 1999, the investiture ceremony of the new King of Jordan took place in Amman, with a reception following at Ragadan Palace. According to the Royal Hashemite Court, over 9,000 guests attended the celebratory event, including Her Royal Highness Princess Muna Al Hussein of Jordan, Her Royal Highness Princess Basma bint Halal of Jordan, Her Royal Highness Princess Iman bint Abdullah II of Jordan, and her husband, Mr. Jamil Thermodis. Her Royal Highness Princess Salma bint Abdullah II of Jordan, His Royal Highness Prince Hashim bin Abdullah II of Jordan, their Royal Highnesses Prince Faisal bin Hussein and Princess Zina Al Faisal of Jordan, their Royal Highnesses Prince Ghazi bin Mohammed and Princess Miriam Al Ghazi of Jordan, their Royal Highnesses Prince Talal bin Mohammed and Princess Gita Al Talal of Jordan, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Jordan, senior government officials and officers, and diplomats accredited to the Kingdom of Jordan. The Royal Hashemite Court goes on to note that the event, quote, highlighted Jordan's achievements throughout a quarter of a century through a military parade by the Jordan Armed Forces Arab Army and security agencies, showcasing the latest developments in these national institutions, reflecting on the high professionalism and commitment of its personnel. Around 3,200 personnel from all military and security formations and units marched before the stands. The event also featured cultural and folklore segments representing all the governorates, performed by over 1,000 young men and women, with 12 floats representing each governorate. A group of young Jordanians performed the Silver Jubilee Anthem and another national song composed for the occasion. End quote. Congratulations, Your Majesty, on your Silver Jubilee. In Tokyo, His Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, accompanied by the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Mr. Xavier Bettel, the Minister of the Economy, SMEs, Energy and Tourism, Mr. Lex Dellis, the General Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Carlo Thien, and a business delegation began their 3-day economic mission to Japan. According to a press release, the business delegation comprises of 60 representatives from Luxembourg companies and institutions seeking partnerships with Japanese players wishing to expand their activities abroad. The economic mission aims to strengthen political and economic relations between the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg and Japan. The visit will focus on space technologies, digital health technologies, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. This morning, the Hereditary Grand Duke held a meeting with His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Naruhito of Japan, at the Imperial Palace. In the evening, the Hereditary Grand Duke attended a dinner hosted by their Imperial Highnesses, Crown Prince Akishino and Crown Princess Kiko of Japan. This afternoon, their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Moscow of Japan, attended the 80th edition of the Japan Art Institute Award ceremony held at the Japan Art Institute Hall in Tokyo. Last evening, their Majesties, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, arrived in Atlanta, Georgia, to begin their 4-day working visit to the United States of America. According to RVD, the purpose of the visit is to strengthen economic ties between the kingdom, the state of Georgia, and New York State. Quote, Georgia is currently the 10th largest trading partner of the Netherlands in the United States and is rapidly emerging. Within this, the capital of Atlanta is an important logistics hub also for the Caribbean parts of the kingdom. New York, like California and Texas, is important to the Netherlands when it comes to trade and investment interests. The state houses high-quality knowledge institutions that are a major driver of innovation for global challenges such as climate and energy transition and digitalization. End quote. This morning, their Majesties held a meeting with the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, and the mayor of Atlanta, Andre Dickens. They also visited the Martin Luther King Jr. Center and Patchwork Recording Studios. In the afternoon, the king opened the Dutch company Newcold, as well as visited the CDC. In Stockholm, the Royal Court of Sweden announced that Her Royal Highness Princess Madeleine of Sweden and her husband, Mr. Christopher O'Neill, along with their 3 children, are moving back to Sweden after living several years abroad in Florida and London. In the press release, it noted that the princess and Mr. Christopher O'Neill have decided that the family will, quote, reside in Stockholm for the time being, end quote. The princess is also celebrating her 42nd birthday today. Happy birthday. In Oslo, His Majesty, King Harald V of Norway, and His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, held an audience with the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohammed, at the Royal Palace. President Mohammed is on a 3-day working visit to the Kingdom of Norway to participate in the 21st edition of the Oslo Forum. Held under the theme Peacemaking Against All Odds, the forum is an, quote, annual event for peace mediators and other experts in peace, diplomacy, and conflict resolution. The president is one of the main speakers. The program includes developments in the Middle East with a particular focus on the war in Gaza, as well as Afghanistan, Ukraine, Sudan, and Myanmar, as well as other conflict areas. End quote. In the afternoon, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, presided over the presentation of the 2024 King Olaf V's Cancer Research Prize, held at the University Auditorium in Oslo. Established in 1992, the King Olaf V's Cancer Research Prize is presented to a cancer researcher or research group that has, quote, contributed to promoting the quality and scope of Norwegian cancer research, end quote. The winner of the prize went to Professor Terje Johannessen of UiT Norway's Arctic University in Tromsø. In Monacoville, the Palais Pensier de Monaco announced that Mr. Didier Guillaume has been appointed the new Minister of the State of the Principality of Monaco, effective on September 2nd, 2024. Mr. Guillaume, who will succeed the current Minister of the State of the Principality of Monaco, Mr. Pierre Dartout, was the former Minister of Agriculture and Food and the former Vice President of the Senate. In today's press release from the Palais, it noted that, quote, the Sovereign Prince expresses his most sincere gratitude to Mr. Dartout for his exemplary service and great loyalty." End quote. On Saturday, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, presided over the opening of an exhibition and creative workshops on the occasion of World Oceans Day held at the Monaco station. In Windsor, His Majesty, King Charles III of the United Kingdom, as Colonel-in-Chief, presented new colors to No. 9 and No. 12 Company of the Irish Guards during a ceremony at Windsor Castle. According to a statement from the British Army, the new colors will be carried in the, quote, "Trooping the Color at His Majesty's official birthday parade at Horse Guards Parade in London on Saturday, June 15th. The colors, comprising a regimental color and the King's color, are the heart of a regiment, adorned with its emblems and battle honors. They are a part of the Irish Guards' legacy, representing those who have fought and died for the regiment. Originally used as rallying points for troops on the battlefield, they are not just regal artworks. To this day, they accompany soldiers on operations and more visibly on ceremonial duties. Before active duty, colors are consecrated in a ceremony of prayers and blessings held today for the Irish Guards in the quadrangle of Windsor Castle." End quote. And finally, in aristocrat and nobility news, Charles Spencer, the 9th Earl Spencer, announced that he has filed for divorce from his wife Karen Spencer, the 9th Countess Spencer, after 13 years of marriage. The 9th Earl Spencer met Canadian-born Miss Karen Gordon in Los Angeles in 2010. On June 18, 2011, the couple were married at Althorpe Estate, the ancestral home of the Earl. On July 30th, 2012, the Earl and Countess welcomed their first child together, Lady Charlotte Diana Spencer. In a statement, the 9th Earl Spencer said, quote, "I just want to devote myself to all my children and to my grandchildren. And I wish Karen every happiness in the future." End quote. This is the 9th Earl Spencer's third divorce. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this. I really am. They seem so happy. It's a shame, really. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, June 11th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment below, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.